Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm so happy you're here today. I have been playing around in my studio and I thought it was time for me to turn on my camera and let you see what I've been doing today and see if it's anything that would interest you. So welcome to all of my brand new subscribers. Big hugs, kisses, and hello to all of my longtime subscribers who've been following me for the last year or so. So anyway, I'm so thrilled you're all here. I have been playing with embossing powders. Now, I haven't done any embossing since my card making days. It's probably been 10 years and usually only at the holidays. So it was fun to pull things out. I realized that recently I had gone on a buying binge and bought a bunch of embossing powders, which was fun because I realized I only had red, green, and gold, and that was it. And so I had a little shopping trip. Oh, this was probably just before the pandemic. And I got some pinks and blues and, you know, some of these goodies that I have up here. And so I thought, well, that would be fun to have a play with some of these things. I'm trying to figure out where to put this stuff. That I haven't had a chance to play with. And I'm not very good. Well, I shouldn't say I'm not very good with it. I'm okay with it because I haven't done it in a while. I had done it before, had it down, you know, but it's been a long time. So before we get going, I want to do a couple of housekeeping things. I had some questions on messaging and on my comments. And so I want to answer those. Someone asked me where I got my craft mat, or what the brand was. It's Dress My Craft, non-stick craft mat. And it's pretty big. It's, let's see, does it say on here? Oh, 15 by 18, premium non-stick quality, easy to clean, quickly wipes off paint, glue, ink, and other art mediums, heat resistant and glass finish look. Great for stamping, distressing, etc. Excellent for making enamel dots with glue gun. So that is the brand of my glue mat that you see right here. Okay, that was the first one. That's for you, Betty. Second one was I constantly get questions about my parchment paper. Now, people are thinking parchment paper as in cooking paper. No, it is, the finish is parchment. It's an ivory color, ideal for announcements, invitations, awards, presentations, and journal making. So it's by Southworth. I get it on Amazon. So this is what I get on Amazon. Nothing exciting, you know. So that's the parchment I'm using. Some people think that I am using this. I am not printing on this. I use this for crafting. I have both the white and the craft color of this that I get at the Dollar Tree. So no, I am printing on printer paper, parchment printer paper, and that's a big mouthful to say, so I just thought I'd bring it and show it to you. Okay, and then you can also see the mat. So okay, I've taken care of a little bit of housekeeping there, because people do ask me what brands I'm using, and I can't tell you on my presentation paper because it's out of stock. So I'm using what I have left, and then I don't know what I'm going to be using. I'm going to find something else to print on. I'll probably go back to my cardstock. So, because I always used to just use a lightweight cardstock prior to finding the parchment paper. So anyway, this is the project I'm working on, and these are little embossed book page tags is what I'm making. And I don't know, this one's a pearlescent. This one was a pink. These are the pinks that I had. These are just regular embossing powders. I didn't do anything special. That one's kind of a really pretty sparkly one. So is this one. And these are just book page. And what I did was I took 2 book pages and glued them together, folded them in thirds, and glued them to give them a nice thick, hear that? Sounds like cardboard. That's just 2 book pages glued together and folded in thirds and then glued again. So super duper simple. I don't think you guys would need me to show you how to do that. I didn't think about it because, you know, I'm just crafting away in here playing with some mediums I haven't been doing. Sorry, I'm off camera for a sec because I went to get some book page. that I could play with. Now, I will tell you, I am not, because I'm using a heat gun and embossing tools, I am not using vintage book page. Honestly, I'm afraid it would burn, catch fire, discolor. So I'm just using the little cheap Dollar Tree books that I get to make these. So let me grab a couple. I want to find some that have edges that aren't too wonky or ripped off, because I tend to rip, you know, at a really weird angle. So these are just ones I use to make, you know, triangle book pages and fun things. So let me just show you what, oh gosh, I just caught my bracelet. All right, let me move these for a minute. I'm going to set all this on the side. So all I did, I know this is probably elementary, but some of you are brand new, never done this. So what these are from is when I am making altered books, I rip out pages to make the book thinner. So these will be left over, or I rip out the pages and just use the covers. So I have on all of these, I love this raggedy look on the end. So I just left this here. I did not cut it off and make it, if you like your tags super duper exact. Oh, that's a brand new glue stick. Let me use up my old one first. I was about out, so maybe I'll finish it up on this one. We'll see. We're right at the very edge of it. Watch it pop out before I even get all the way done. Maybe if I press down hard enough, it won't fall out. Because it always does when it's done, you know. It just like I'm done. Jumping ship. So you can glue. The one thing about this glue stick is when it dries, it hardens nicely. So you get a nice finish. A nice crunchy kind of finish. So I just line up my pages. Nothing exciting, earth-shattering, or unique. I'm looking for my little... here it is. So I just burnish it down. Give it a good hard burnish. Then I want these about 3 inches wide, and I kind of know where 3 inches is. But I was taking my ruler and just, you know, measuring up. I want them, these are 3 by 6. These pages are 6. So I just wanted them about 3 inches. So I know that this is about 3 inches, right about here. They don't have to be exact. Give it a good burnish down. Then I just folded this over to the very edge if there's room or not. If it's short, then what I do is I put the shorter end inside. So, and leave the longer end on the outside. And just make it, you know, kind of try to match up to the edge. Because this will be my back side. This will probably be the side where it meets up here. Will probably be the side that is going to get some plain paper on it for writing. But at this point, I just take and I glue this all around. And, you know, I always have to go back and add more glue because right now I'm trying not to get the glue on my mat because I am embossing and I don't want to have glue and embossing powder all mixed together. That'd be a horrible mess. So we're just going to do this and we're going to burnish that down nice and hard. These 2 pages together make a very, especially if you're not using a tissue, if you're using a very, very thin book, do 3. So you can get some good, nice finish to it. Oh, that's almost gone. About ready to toss it. I got maybe one more gluing left in it. There you have it. Hear it? And it isn't even dry yet. When it dries, it's going to dry much more firm. So then you would just cut your tag shape, you know, and decorate accordingly. I'm going to put that off to the side so it could dry. All right, so that's how I made those. So I have a couple here that I haven't finished. I thought I had 3 left. Where'd my 3rd one go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alrighty, so I have out all my little goodies for doing my project here. I'm going to put these over here. And we're going to do a little... Now, what I did with these is I just wanted a little bit of color behind my... oh, Misty is just having a fit because I have the door closed. Maybe I better open the door for her. Let's see if she'll stop meowing. Misty Moo, what's the matter, baby? She's having separation anxiety today. She doesn't want Mama's door closed, so I'll leave it open. Dad's outside working on our new brick patio. So excited. They're finishing it up right now. I'm so happy. It only took them a few days. The worst part was the digging. Digging, you have to dig down about 6 inches or 8 inches or whatever for it to work. So set the stones in. There you go, baby. Just lay down. Hang out with Mama. I don't know if I can get her beautiful face up here. Let me see. Hi, baby. I don't know if I can get her on camera, guys. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna look up. Look up. Say hi, everybody. Hi. My name is Misty. Hi. Did you get her? I don't know if you saw her. No, I'll check the film later. Hopefully you got her. She's a big girl. Oh my gosh. Almost 20 pounds. Lord, that girl's as big as me. She's as big as a child. So what I did was, I wish I had one of those like bottles with the round, that has the rounded top of the embossing stuff, because then you could just, you know, draw designs. So all I have is the pen, or of course I have the ink pads. So for this one, what I did with those is I just took my pen and I just kind of scribbled. Some of them I drew lines. You know, you can just kind of choose what you want. Depends on how thick you want your color. Oh, that stuff is so stinky. It makes me nauseated. Ooh. I think we'll do that, this one in sage. And I'm gonna, let's see, hopefully you guys are, it's about the middle. I've been off camera lately. I totally apologize. Like I said, we've been trying for a new setup, and I just, as I looked at my last few videos, I realized, oh my gosh, I am totally out of focus. Now, I don't generally dump the whole can on here. I know that that's probably, and then give it a good tap. If I think I've got a lot of extra that maybe I don't want in there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Darn it, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot, I've never done that. Well, let's put it back on and see if we can get it to stay, or if it's just gonna, whoops, I forgot to take the that little, I was trying so hard not to make a mess. Gosh. As I said, turn on the camera if you want to make a complete dingbat out of yourself, or a fool. I've just about knocked off my thumbnail, and so I can't use it for anything. Darn it. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can, or if I just mess that up royal and have to start over. There we go. Don't touch it, Laurette, except for where you don't want it. Okay. Let me go like that. Let's set that off to the side. I am going to close the lid because I don't want to blow it all over the place. Now I'm going to bring my little glass mat over here. Even though this is heat proof, I still want to be careful with that. And this is a very hot, semi-loud glue gun. Hopefully not too loud. Turn your sound down. I don't edit my videos. It's okay, Misty. It's okay, baby. She's afraid of the hairdryer. She thinks it's like a vacuum. It's all right, sweetheart. It's okay, baby. It's all right. Don't be afraid. Come here. Come here, baby. Well, that took care of that. She's not going to want to be in here now. She hates the sound of hair dryers and vacuums. There we go. Oh, boy, everything's going on today, isn't it? Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that sage color. That is just gorgeous. Look at that. I see a spot where it looks like it didn't heat. Nice thing is you can always go back if you need to. Yeah, that's in or out. Okay, well, you might have gotten to see her. I hope you guys did. That would be great if you did. Where'd my little brush go? Where did my brush go? There it is. All right, let me clean this out so we can use the next color. But you see how simple this is. Now, I did see a video. I don't know if it was Tatiana or Tanya or who it was. They used embossing glaze, and it came out just as gorgeous on theirs. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Here, let me try. Let me fix this. That's why I put the paper into there, so I didn't have to pick up the whole mat. I made that mistake earlier. All right, let me get this back on. I have shaky hands today, so that is not helping me any, right? I think that's probably because of my asthma medicines making me a little bit shaky today. It normally doesn't, but you never know. My allergies are horrible. I went to the doctor. Get this, you guys. You'll love what she called it. Geriatric sinusitis, meaning old people's allergies. She laughed at me and I said, hey, I said, you just wait. She's probably about 10 plus years, 10 to 12 years younger than me. And I said, you wait, girl, you're going to have your, my doctor and I are very, very close. I said, you wait, girl, you're going to have your day. You are going to have your day and you're going to have sinus. She says, yeah. She goes, did your mom have them? I said, oh yeah. She always had a Kleenex in her hand. She always had a drippy nose. I said it was always tucked into her sleeve or her pocket or into her bra strap. You know, I always thought that was funny. My mom would reach in under her shirt and come out with a Kleenex, or in those days it was a hanky and then Kleenex later. But funny. Oh my gosh. She just thought I was so funny. She goes, oh, honey, that's just geriatric sinusitis. She goes, the minute you hit 60, right? And I go, yeah. She goes, did your mom have it then? I said, oh, she had it earlier. She goes, well, then you were lucky. Thanks, Doc. Love you too. So anyway, I'm stuck with perpetual runny nose and asthma medication. So I'm just going to do it again. This time maybe I'll just make it a little more decorative. And I'm going to use the blue. I do have one of the embossing powders. Maybe I'll use, one of the embossing glazes. Maybe I'll use that next. Now, see, I don't like to do the whole thing because I'm just afraid I'm going to make a huge mess. So I made a big enough mess without it. This time I'm closing it. I might just kind of, move it around so it gets everywhere. Now you can see where I went real heavy there and real light there. I'm just kind of getting it off where I don't want it. And that's a good time to do it. And then I'm going to move it over to my glass mat. I don't think this is going to be on camera. I apologize if it isn't, but I don't want to blow around everything. Here, hold on a minute. There we go. Oh, okay. This is a very, very, very hot heat gun. I have to be careful I don't get the tweezers hot either, because they'll heat right up and burn my hand just as well. I'm doing it at an angle where I can see what I'm doing. This has a little bit of sheen to it. It's pretty. I've never used any of these colors before. This is my first time. So everything you see me doing or did today are the first time I've used these colors. Like I said, I only had red, green, gold, and maybe silver. I know I think I have a burgundy one somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. It's probably with my Christmas stuff. How much you want to bet? I'm actually going to put this right here. Now I've had this Marvy embossing heat tool, Cinda model 2500 forever, probably 15 years maybe. So let's see, let's do this side. Let me clean this one up. Hopefully I don't make a big mess. I'm getting better with this. I have to tell you, the first few times I did it, what a mess. It was everywhere. Oh, I have a fun new project coming up. Just a fun one to play with. Involving junk mail and file folders and botanicals, flowers, florals, whatever. Botanicals. More, well, they're flowers, but they're not like roses and stuff. They're not my usual. So that's going to be in one of my next videos. So I have one more of these that I will do. Got some, I always get a little bit of something on there. This one is a rose gold. So I'm going to kind of do this with a little bit more design. It's not so exciting until you put everything on it. I mean, once you start decorating like these, they just came out so pretty. I was really excited. You can ink this down a little bit if you're thinking it's too bright. I did put some ink on top of some of them, and I thought they came out very nice. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's do it this way. I like my little spoon. It's because I'm used to this from sequins and pearls and stuff like that. I'm used to using a little spoon for everything. And then as you push it down the front, oh, that one's pretty cool looking. Look at that. That's cool. Just gives you a hint of color. Nothing, you know, crazy. Ah, darn it, I hit the bottom. I knew I would. There we go. You can put it right back on while it's still wet until it dries. Maybe not as thick a coat as there was, you know, a minute ago, but it's definitely there. Okay. Darn it, I just hit it with my thumb. This is supposed to be rose gold, but to me it looks like a brown. It really isn't very gold or rose. Yeah, just turn down your, turn it down again. I'll be here for just another minute. We're almost done. We'll do some decorating and then that's it. Just a quick little project. Just something I'm playing with in my studio. Did I bring you along? We'll let that cool off. Okay, now, let me clean this part of it up. And then let me get out the glazing gel that Tim has out. I did get one of those a while back. Didn't even know. I pretty much just got it for color. Didn't really know what I was getting. I've just figured, well, it's for glazing. I imagine it's the same as embossing. I don't really know what the difference is. I'm sure someone will tell us in the comments if they know the difference between the glazing and the embossing. I think one is more, oh, I know, glazing, I do know. Glazing is transparent. You can see through it, so you can see the words through it. Where these other ones you can sort of see through, but not really, so. I am wearing an apron today. I don't want any embossing powder stuck to my clothes. It will never come off. Okay, so now going to get a cloth and I'm going to just kind of give it a little wipe. Let me move this. Now let me find Okay, so I have the Tim Holtz Embossing Glaze. This is Kitsch Flamingo. It came in his little, I know I didn't buy it. It came in that set. I got the whole set of the Kitsch Flamingo when it came out. Brand new. I don't know if this is open. Oh, good. It has a seal. I wonder why it wasn't covered in any kind of a... everything else had plastic wrapped around it. Now, we just made that. I didn't have another card. So we just made this one a minute ago. So we'll go ahead and use this one. Now, this one I will try to add, you know, a little more of the Wet Looks. Oh, that stuff's stinky. Oof. Lordy. Oh, I'm going to get a drink of water, you guys. My throat just closed up. It doesn't like the smell of that stuff. Lordy. My goodness. Okay, sorry. That was pretty yucky. I'm going to put a little more on because I don't really know. Ah, yes, I see the difference. I don't know if you could see it, but you can see all the words completely through it, whereas they're, see there where they're obscured there, but then these you can see right through. So I was correct. The glaze is sheer, very, very sheer. So let me set that off to the side. Let me put this onto my glass mat, and then that'll be it for the and I'm not sure about how long it takes to emboss, you know, up. Ooh, that's cool. That's a nice bright, whoa, that's a bright color. Almost looks wet. I see some on the side I don't want. Too late. It already adhered itself. All right, well. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I see some in the middle that didn't quite melt. There we go. Alrighty, you guys. Look at that. That's pretty. Okay, I gotta let that cool and hopefully not burn myself. I have a metal desk, so it can go sit over there. It can live over there. I'll put it on the glass mat. So if it falls over, we don't have any issue. Alrighty. Well, we've had a little play with some of my new stuff. Let that cool. I'm going to do, oh, I was going to do a stamp. I was going to stamp. All right, well, we'll do that another time. Maybe I'll do some stamps another day. I was going to stamp today, but I didn't. Oh, you know what, though? I have something else I could stamp on. Maybe we could do that. I mean, that's generally what you do is you stamp into the pad and then you, but I wanted to try it with my embossing pencils or pens or whatever you want to call them. I was using the Wet Look one so that things wouldn't be so flat because these are all just, they're not real sparkly. All right, let me put this back. was fun. Okay. I am going to... Ugh. Now I have a brand new Tim Holtz, because I wasn't sure. I'd had my embossing pad forever, but it was sealed, a new one, but I wasn't sure about it. So this is, it's a set. So it came as a re-inker and a thing from Mr. Tim Holtz there. Where's my X-Acto knife? Oh, there it is. Excuse my arm. Let me move that aside. Let me put that over there. Let me put that off to the side. Get some stuff off my desk. Well, actually, no, I don't want to put it away. What was I thinking? Hold on, because I was going to do one more. I wanted to see how this one stamped with Tim's new embossing ink. I haven't used that before. I wanted to see what it was like, if it was worth getting, having, doing, using. And I have this lovely little book page pocket that I made. So I thought it might be fun. I'm going to take this out now because otherwise I'm going to make a mess. I thought it would be fun to use one of my favorite little ink pads. And then I thought I could maybe use this on my next project I'm going to be doing, the botanical one. And since this is sage, that's a good color for a botanical, right? I can get a good little amount with a spoon. Well, it's there, but it's very subtle. The lines are very subtle. So we'll have to see what that does when I'll move that off to the side because I don't want to dry it, and I'm going to clean that in just a minute. But this is his new ink pad, and I wanted to see what that would do. This is one of my stamp-off pads. Well, it doesn't, I mean, it's beautiful. I would think with stronger lines, it'd probably be lovely. Very, very lovely. I can't see if this one side is doing anything or not. If I got enough ink over there. I mean, enough embossing. I smell burning paper, so it's probably done. I don't know. Can't tell. Yes, it did. So there it is. You can see it's just they're very fine line pattern. So it didn't do a whole lot. All right. And I don't think that's the fault of the Tim Holtz. I think it has to do with the fact that that is just super tiny little light lines, and they're not thick enough to really, what's the word? Make a pattern. And that's a sage, and it's a really light color, so that's probably the other problem. Like I said, I'm going to go put that on my desk where it's nice and cool over there by the window. It's a cold day today, so this I need to clean in just a minute here. And let me put this back in here. I was really excited about trying that, but I would have to probably do a much more intense color with those little lines. Like a navy blue would probably be really pretty, but I could be here all day. I'm sure the last thing you want to do is watch me emboss forever. So anyway, if you have embossing tools, get them out and play with them. If you don't, well then don't worry about it. It's just something you got to watch. It's entertaining. But if you ever do get some, you can see they're not difficult to work with once you get used to handling them, and you know what to do and not do and what causes you a big mess and what doesn't. So I'm going to put all of this stuff aside. I'm sure that the Tim Holtz ink pad is really nice. I like I said, I don't really have a whole lot to compare it to, so I don't really know, It's been so long, and I have the Versamark one, you know. But the reason I have the stamp off pad is that every time I get a new Distress or Oxide, Tim Holtz Distress or Oxide pad, I add to my sample book. So this is a sample of each of the colors that I have. So when I want to make a project, I can just hold it up to the project and see, yeah, that color works, or no, it doesn't. So every time I get a new one, and it's on a ring and it's on a heavy cardstock, and that's hanging up on my wall, and I just right next to my inks, and that way I can see what I have and see what goes with the project I'm working on, instead of searching through all my ink pads and trying them all one by one. It saves me a lot of time. I don't always do it. I should do it more often than I do, but okay, let's put those on the floor. They go back in the cabinet, in that cubby, which I won't do right now. As soon as the video's over, I'll put it away. I'll put them away because they're kind of in my way on my desk. I'm going to pull this off my desk because it's now covered in embossing glaze. In fact, more than likely, I'll probably throw that away because it won't be good for stamping off anymore. All right, let me put this away. That can go there. Remove those off my desk. Ooh, this is covered in bits of embossing glaze. I will be giving that a very good wash when I'm done here. I'm actually going to pull it off my desk for now because I don't want it into my, even though it's a glue mat, I don't want it, the glaze to get into my glue. So, oh goodness. I will be doing a major cleaning when I'm done here. I don't want that to get into my ink pads, so. Alrighty. So, that's what we're working on. Hopefully you're having a marvelous Monday and you had a fabulous weekend. This should be the Monday video. I'm giving that a clean right now because I don't want to mess with, this is one of my favorite, very favorite background stamps. And so I want to make sure that I get it all cleaned up because I need to use it for my backgrounds. I also use it on my collage things. All right, I'll let that sit over there by the window and air out. And I will push this over there. All righty. I wish I had my bigger brush out, but that one will do for the moment. Okay, so you've seen what we've been making with these. Those are some bright colors, I'll tell you. I think I would definitely want to take my ink, what's left over on my ink pad, and just kind of go over that to ink it, to dumb it down a little bit. It's just a little bright. Make it look a little more vintage, you know. But these will probably go in something pretty feminine, I would think. This one came out pretty. And this one I already put a little bit of vintage photo on it. So we do have these last three. I honestly don't know what I would put on that. That is so bright and crazy. Oh my goodness. I don't know what in the world I would put on that. These others are probably pretty easy to figure out what to put on them, but this one not so much. I will probably just set that off to the side and figure out, you know, what... because like anything I have would be probably too bright. So what I want to do, while we have a few minutes before I need to go, is I have a bunch of botanicals and I was trying to see what maybe would look good on there. That's pretty. I kind of want to keep it in the greens and the browns. What did I thought this was pretty on there. possibly that one maybe, or no, not that. Maybe that. Maybe one of those two. Okay, so those are a possibility. Let me see what else I have. Have one of my little books here. Oh, this one's pretty. Oh. What about this one? Kind of goes along with my next project. I'm almost thinking it's not enough, so I could do like 2. Oh, maybe one's okay. Let me see if I have anything else. I like that. There's that one. So far I like that one, and I like that one. I think I like that one better. So let me put these back where they came from. So sorry about the snuffles, guys. Really, I am. I just can't do anything about it. Like I said, the doctor just laughed at me really hard. I told her, you wait. You're going to get yours. You will be old someday. I go, I know. It seems like it's going to take forever. But one minute you're young and the next minute you're like, what the heck? Who stole everything? Blue? No, I like that. I'm going to go with that. All right. Because I don't want to take too much time. It is getting late in the day. Lately, I used to do early morning videos, but there have been so many work trucks and vans and so much traffic on our street lately. I don't know what's getting done, but whatever it is, it's sure making a lot of noise. So I haven't been able to film till late in the afternoon. And like I said, the guys are almost done with the project today. I'm very, very excited. We're going to have a pretty new brick patio to sit on, or I'd love to have one of those swings. It's on an A-frame. It's an A-frame swing. Kind of like you'd see on a porch, only you can put it out in your yard. I'd love to have one of those. Or I could put my glider out there maybe. Have a pretty vintage glider that I found thanks to Gail. She got one. I went, oh my gosh, where'd you get that? So I went and got it right away. It was really hard to find. It sold out immediately, and then I had to get on the waiting list to get it. But I got it. That looks cool. So this one, I just want to put some little botanical, I want to cut the top. Oh, that's my guys making that noise out there. They are cutting some stone, some of the brick, to fit like the corners and the angles and stuff, which I told them I didn't need them to do, but apparently somebody was not listening to my instructions. Surprise, surprise. Okay. But I would have to stop my video to go tell them that. So I just wanted a rectangle. I didn't want anything shaped, I just wanted a nice rectangle right off of our rectangle patio, but our patio is cement, but this will be red. It's not individual bricks. They're like 16 or 18 and they're a brick pattern. So let's see, what do I have on here? I see something green. That's too little. Brown. Here's a big long one. I don't know, green might be overkill. Let's see, what does this say? Pollinate. I don't know, it's too much green, huh? I think. That's very matchy-matchy. That's about as matchy-matchy as it gets. Do I have any brown ones in here I like? Let me see. I do like the brown. I think I will go with that. And then let's see if there's anything small. These are all Tracy Fox. I'm kind of running. I need to cut more. I have her sheets and sheets and sheets of her stuff. So I was hoping for something round or oval, but I think I've used them all and I need to go. Oh, here's one. I don't like a count do. I'll just do that. That's pretty. I think that's fine. Oh man, this is so bright, it almost offends my eyes. I definitely will be inking over this if I can. Let's see if we can. well, let's put it this way. I'll be collaging over that. Or what's the other word I use? Layering. I'll layer over that and see what we get, because I don't like that at all. Whew. But I wanted you to see what it looked like on paper. Just, whoa. Like I said, that isn't one I bought with a set. And the ink isn't so bad, but that is just crazy loud. Almost offensive. Well, I hope you all are well, and you're happy, and you're safe, and you're having a great day. Hope you have a fantastic week, and you had a great weekend. And let's see, what else did I say that hopefully I haven't repeated myself too many times. I just wanted to get right into this project, and I was nervous about it, you know, doing it on camera. So there you have it. Isn't that cute, right? I can put a little tab, or I can add a punch out, a lanyard punch, or put a hole, or all kinds of fun things. I really like that. That's going to look so cool in my new... Okay, so let's see if I have something that looks equally cool here for my botanical journal. Do I have anything that I want to use? What time? Let's see, what time do I need to stop? Hopefully, oh, we're about there. Almost. I want something in the yellows. Yellow, 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 mellow yellow. Do I have anything big? These are kind of all pinks. Of course, when I want a pink, I can't find one. When I don't want one, they are everywhere. Oh, 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 oh. I love that. That's going to go on there. Most definitely. And I am going to ink it up because I don't want all that white. Hello. I'm not doing any gluing, so I don't need a glue mat right now. Oh, I'm going to give that a heck of a scrub when I'm done. That's a nice thing. Those clean up so easy. I barely rinse them off, and they come clean. I really don't have to, but if I need to, I can use a gentle soap and water. Or a handy wipe, or, you know, something like that. Ah, no, 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 no. Eh. Well, I don't want to use that. You know, that has some really, a lot of times that'll end up being a little too sharp. So where are my little cards? Come out and come out wherever you are. Here's one. Nice. Okay, so I need to cut the edges for this. Whoops. Hello. Escapee. One of those little plastic goodies. That wasn't very precise, but what the heck. Alrighty, let me get a little ink on this puppy. I love the rough bottom. I just love leaving that page like that. It looks so good. And it's going into a darker, more grungy style journal. I don't like to say grungy. Dark papers, darker look. Don't do it very often, once in a while, but I did have a request from a viewer that asked if I could do one. I said, okay, for you, darling, I will do it. Plus, I get bored. You know, it gets boring doing the same thing over and over and over and over. You want to do different things all the time. Field notes, no. Oh, here's a cute one. I like this one. I'm going to put that up there. Hopefully that's going to stick. I don't know. I may have to add some glue to that. We will see. Not that one. Let's see, what does this one say? No, no, no. Might be that one after all. Let me see. Here's another dark. Whoop, no, that's not it. This one's kind of cute. But then I would put that one over there. Yeah, let's do that one. This is from Love Junk Journals. I have a whole bunch of her different kits in here. Like, I probably have every single tag one she's ever, you know, little goodies like this. I have every single one she's ever made. I'm not exaggerating. I really and truly do. Okay. Craig's gonna get mad at me when I make him take out those stones. Well, we'll just make sure Joe's doesn't see it. Because he's taken all this time cutting them, but I don't want shape stone. I just wanted square ones. Hard to explain sometimes to people. Okay, almost looks like someone scribbled on it, but it's still cool. I like it. I'm going to go over it with my ink to darken it up. There you have it. Aren't those adorable? I have one more. Should I try to do that one? What do you think? Should we try to find something? I don't know. What do you think? Flower? Butterfly? I wonder if I have a... I don't know if I have a blue butterfly that would look good on there. Give me a second here. I mean, I have blue butterflies, lots of them, but I want a really big one, and I don't think I have a really big blue one. I don't think I do. Ooh, that's pretty. Wouldn't that be pretty on there? Can I fussy cut it fast enough? Maybe. What are you guys doing this week? Anything exciting? I know this week we are having the flooring guy come out to measure the house. We did have the bath fitter guy come out. We picked out all of our finishes and paid our deposit to get our bathroom done. It takes some, it's a custom bath fit. Very hard to explain, but anyway. We picked out the finish up for the walls and the door and all the faucets, all that stuff. We picked all that out with our guy. Spent about 3 hours with him. And so we've got everything ordered. It's custom manufactured for us. It's called Bath Fitter. You can look it up online. Anyway, so because where it has to go, that's the only way we can do it, because it's a 2-story house and trying to get stuff in and out and on, and just trying to get stuff now. But this company has its own people. They do all the fitting and installations. So anyway, super excited about it. That will be probably 6 weeks before we'll get that in, and that's fine because we have flooring to do. So the flooring guy is coming out this Thursday, and he will be measuring our floors. I should say our whole house because we're doing the entire house. So he's going to measure. I'm a little embarrassed for him to see my workrooms. Yikes. So, not excited about that part. But he's got to do it. So, that's what's happening this week. Did I just turn you guys off? Let me see. I just knocked my... Oh, it's still working. Sorry. I just knocked my remote on the floor. Oh, and last time I did that, it shut off. So... Anyway, I need to shut up and finish this. So there we have it. Well, it's going to go on there. I'll probably add some words. Let's see. Like never give up. Great things take time. No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. Oof. Okay. Now, I am going to glue this on. I forgot to tell you, I have been gluing everything on with Fabri-Tac because it's, what's the word? Because it's shiny, and I don't know how well other glues will work over the embossing powder. Okay. So I'm going to go there, and I'll probably put glue on that too. So no beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. Wow, there you have it, guys. I am all done. So I hope you liked that. I hope you got some ideas, and if not, I just hope you were entertained if you don't have any embossing stuff. But if you do, decide to buy it, you now have an idea. The brand I was using today was Recollections from Michaels. So if, you want to get some, order it online. You can I think I also would buy the Tim Holtz too, his embossing powders. I didn't know about him when I first started buying embossing powders, so of course I don't have the Tim Holtz stuff. I just have the others, and then just the one that came in a kit. So, but he has out a whole line, but you can just get any kind of embossing powder online, on Amazon or Etsy. There are shops that carry, there are shops that carry all of that. So I hope you liked this little project and you had a little entertainment here. And I hope that the heat gun reminds me of a hairdryer. Heat gun wasn't too loud for you, but there you have it. So we made 3 new tags here. We have this one, yuck. We have this. I'm going to cover it up. Let's get rid of it. So there you have it. All kinds of fun, embossing fun. Well, take care of yourselves. I will see you all very soon with another really fun project. Should be on Wednesday. And you have a fabulous week. Hugs and kisses, guys. I love you, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.